What's up, guys? Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, bringing you guys our Week 13 team builder for the PTL or the Pokemon Tri-League, taking on Gremlin and his Oh my god, I almost screwed that up. Southend Stoutlands. His team consists of Mega Swampert, Goodra as a user, Sylveon, Cobalion, Mandibuzz, Drapion, Gourgeist, Tornadus Incarnate as a user. Wow, getting started early with the yawns. Omastar, Politoed, Ludicolo, and Heliolisk. So, Politoed is not as reliable of a rain setter as you would probably like on a rain team. Pelipper is just generally better, but Ange has Pelipper on the team, so not much you can do there, and you're kind of stuck with Politoed. There are 3 rain sweepers on this team, as well as 2 abusers. 3 abusers, I guess, if you include Hydration Goodra. Pretty scary team to face. Reminds me a lot of my DBA Season 1 team. Although I think this one's better. So, yeah. Priority in Sylveon with Quick Attack, Gourgeist with Shadow Sneak, Heliolisk with Quick Attack, I think. Hazard setting in Swampert with Rocks, Cobalion with Rocks, Drapion with T-Spikes, and Omastar with Rocks, Spikes, and T-Spikes. I didn't prep at all for Hazard Stack, so, you know, GG if he brings Hazard Stack TBH. Removal options in Mandibuzz with Defog and Tornadus with Defog. 4 times weaknesses in Swampert to Grass and Omastar to Grass. Excuse me again. Both of those are covered by Goodra with Sapsipper. So I think it's a really solid team overall. And Kartana looked good on paper, kind of. And then you see Mandibuzz and Goodra, and you're like, eh. So, like, as much as I wanted to bring Kartana this match, I'm hesitant. I'm really hesitant. I speed tie with Heliolisk, which is already bad enough. My initial plan, and I'm talking about Kartana now, but yeah, maybe I'll just leave it until later. Okay, first up's Latios. I thought that sub-DD Latios looked pretty strong here. If I can get up 2 DDs, then I think the game's just over? Question mark. That's kind of the impression that I'm getting, is that the game's over. And actually, I don't... oh, no, yeah, I have to be Dragon Claw to hit the Mandibuzz. Okay, yeah, so Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Dual Stab. Earthquake should be able to hit the Sylveon. Wait, do I need Earthquake? Wait, why do I have Earthquake over Zen Headbutt? Is it just for Cobalion? Yeah, no, I don't need Earthquake. I don't know why I'm not just Dual Stab. Yeah, so we're running Dual Stab, Zen, Dragon Claw. It hits this whole team for neutral or super effective damage. Big yikes, I keep yawning. Neutral damage on most things, and then super effective against the Goodra. Okay, so yeah, sub-DD, if I get up 2 DDs, it's hopefully over. 2 DDs with rocks up, it's definitely over, because then I just, like, I kill everything. I don't know what I can DD on, really, but maybe I can? I don't know. I'm not really entirely sure there. I can potentially sub on Politoed. I'm really worried about an Encore Politoed. It'd be a big issue. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Let me just look here. I don't think you can, but there are a lot of fireworks going off in the background, or firecrackers, and I actually feel like my house is about to get shot up by people with firecrackers. Okay, either way, that's Megalodios. Zapdos, I am bringing a Choice Specs Zapdos. HP Grass for the Swampert, nothing else stops Thunderbolt plus Volt Switch spam. It's really strong against this team. That's pretty much all there is to it, is that Zapdos is just a really good pivot. I'll probably just lead with it, honestly, and U-turn safely, so that if Swampert tries to switch in, then I'm not in a really bad spot. And obviously I threaten out the Politoed turn 1 if he wants to lead Politoed, so that's kind of the goal there. It's a pretty... Okay, yeah, so it's a pretty big deal if I let the Swampert come in for free. That's the only thing, is that it's a really big deal if I let that happen. So we're going to try and not let that happen. Because, truth be told, I just lose to Swampert, and my only way around that is, like, Shuka Empoleon and then burning it with a Scald, which I don't really want to rely on a 30% chance, so we're just not going to play around Swampert. Alternatively, I could have brought, like, physically defensive Scrafty, but I think he's going to have to run Superpower to deal with Scrafty. So that's the idea there. Yeah, enough speed on the Zapdos for Drapion. I'm bringing a Spadef Scrafty, which is a reasonable answer to Goodra, Tornadus, well, kind of Tornadus, Ludicolo, Heliolisk, and Politoed. and Omastar. I say reasonable because it's not really reasonable. Like, this is a really difficult matchup for me because Rain kind of just, like, tears my team apart. Just because I kind of, like, lack the defensive switch-ins to things, and essentially the whole team is going to outrun me in Rain. So I have a really bad feeling that I'm just going to take a fat L this game, but I'm going to try and pull as much differential back as I can to maybe that'll matter for promotion spot and things like that if I come back to PTL in the first place. So, Toxic just to wear shit down, Knockoff to get rid of items, Super Fang to chip things down even further, and then I got Protect to stall some rain turns and get some lefties back. Fully spit F. There's really no reason not to be. Logan bringing the Pasho Berry Mamoswine. I'm pretty sure I brought this against Ange as well. And I'm running Freeze Dry once again because Ludicolo and Mega Swampert do not appreciate Freeze Dry. Earthquake is my only stab to hit things. And then I have Knockoff, which should actually be Icicle Crash now that I'm looking at it. And these 4 EVs should actually be in speed, and I should be naive. Hasty. Should be hasty. There we go. Whoops, not hasty. Where is it? Naughty. Nope, not naughty. Where's plus attack minus is lonely, right? Lonely. There we go. Okay. Wait, what? My IV's back. There we go. Okay. Now that we're back to that, Mamoswine outspeeds Mandibuzz. I completely forgot that okay, so originally I had like a Trick Room strat going on in this team, and so I was running Brave Mamo with no speed, but now I'm not. Okay, so yeah, Freeze Dry Mamo, hopefully it'll pick up a kill, maybe will, maybe it won't. Icicle Crash to hit the Mandibuzz in the air, Earthquake to hit everything else, and Rocks to chip the team down. That's Mamo's job. Excuse me. This is more of a supportive Mimikyu, but I basically get a kill with Mimikyu MZ, so I'm pretty much guaranteed at least 1 kill this match. That's my thought process going into this. I don't know if it's wrong or not. It could be. Ugh, I'm scared. Okay. Mimikyu MZ player off one-shots a lot of stuff. It one-shots the Mandibuzz, one-shots the Drapion. It'll one-shot the Cobalion, it'll one-shot the Goodra, it'll one-shot the Omastar, it'll one-shot the Heliolisk, it'll one-shot the Ludicolo, and it'll one-shot the Torn. So that's 8 out of 12 Mons that it'll 100% one-shot. I can't remember if I said Sylveon or not, but Sylveon has a chance to live it, Politoed has a chance to live it, Gourgeist has a really good chance to live it, Mega Swampert has a good chance to live it. Okay, Woodhammer deals with the Politoed and the Swampert, so I can't really deal with the Sylveon or the Gourgeist super well with Mimikyu, and I'm not running Ghost Stab to deal with Gourgeist, so but I am running double status. So Thunder Wave is there to slow shit down. In theory, I can slow down things like the Cobalion, the Tornadus, and the Ludicolo. I'm not sure if he would bring Heal Bell Sylveon or not, and this could be completely random running double status, but Thunder Wave is a really good status. And then I've got Toxic to wear other things down and hopefully be able to beat them. Yeah, max attack, max HP, a little bit of defense investment. Ugh. So I can like one-shot Mega Swampert with Woodhammer, hopefully. And I'm adamant. Again, originally I was Trick Room over Thunder Wave, and I thought that it was a little bit too niche for this matchup. And I wasn't entirely sure what I would abuse it with now that I dropped Wishy-Washy and Slowking. Yeah, Trick Room is not really a viable strat on my team anymore, unfortunately, but it's usable. Last but not least, Scarf Azelf. I'm kind of hoping that this like outspeeds something in Rain. I doubt that it will. Like, I really doubt that it will. Let me just run a quick calculation here. So 268, 180 times 1.5. Oh, okay. Well, I am actually outspeeding. I didn't even do this on purpose, but I will write this in my notes. Torn regularly. So I'm outspeeding Torn regularly, but now I'm also outspeeds Ludicolo and Mega Swampert in Rain. So wow, I can't believe that I'm outspeeding those in Rain, but I am. They are that slow. Okay. That's pretty important, actually. I kind of need to keep my Scarf. I have Trick on there just in case to get rid of it onto the Sylveon or the Gourgeist or something. U-turn just for really good momentum. I figure it's a pretty solid option. And then Zen Headbutt is Stab. Obviously, I can't like stay in on things like Drapion and Mandibuzz with Zen Headbutt as my only attack, but It's pretty decent against the rest of the team, especially with the special walls in the Sylveon and the Gudra. And then I've got knockoff there, just as some utility as well. The grass coverage that Azelf gets is all special, and I wanted to run physical to be able to break through the Gudra and the Sylveon. And I'm really glad that I picked up Azelf now, because that's a really solid way to be able to outspeed the Ludicolo and the Mega Swampert. So that's actually really good to know. If I ran max speed Mega Latios, would I be able to outspeed Ludicolo and Swampert in rain? No, I cannot. Max speed Mega Latios cannot hit that. It underspeeds them by 1 point. That's quite unfortunate. Okay, well, we're just going to leave it off with that. So that's what I'm bringing Azel for. Empoleon, like I said, I need like a Shukaberry set, and I need to burn the Swampert for it to be any use at all. And besides that, Heliolisk kind of shuts it down. Cobalion sets up all over it, so it's really not worth bringing Empoleon. Darmanitan against Rain? Like, why? I don't know why you would ever want to bring a really strong fire type against Rain, because that just sounds like suicide to me. And it would be. Darmanitan makes absolutely no sense in this matchup, and I'm not going to bring it. Kartana, I was considering so hard. I was considering a speed boosting Scarf set, and it just gets shut down by the Manabuzz, man. Like, Manabuzz just sits in front of it. I don't even care that I can lock myself into Leaf Blade. He's got double flying. He's got Cobalion sitting there. Like, speed boosting could work. Scarf base boosting can't work. Unfortunately, I need 2 boosts to outspeed things then, if I'm not Scarf, instead of just 1 speed boost. So it comes down to me having to chip a lot of stuff down, and I just can't see Kartana being able to find an opening in this match somehow. It looks so good when you see the Omastar and the Mega Swampert, the Ludicolo, the Politoed, the quadruple water team, and then it just falls apart when Gudra can sit on Leaf Blades. So, yeah, not a big fan of the Kartana this match, unfortunately. And then Malamar looked pretty decent outside of the Sylveon and the Cobalion. I just have a hard time thinking that I'll be able to set up on things in rain when I can't boost my special. That was whack. I don't know why it was making that weird noise. Let's see if the next one's weird too. Yeah, no. Okay, I don't know why that music was weird, but there you go. Skip that. Okay, so yeah, that's basically my reasoning between all of them, and this has gone on for long enough, so I will catch you guys for the match.